All right, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, B'chak Kodash. Secondly, we want to give double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. I also like to give another shout out to the head of the Man of Israel camp, Ak Kazak, whom I teach under down here in Greenville, South Carolina. I also like to give another shout out to you, sincere Akim, throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. All right. I also like to give another shout out to your Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, coming back to our heritage in these last days. All right. And a quick shout out to you few outlaws, you sisters out there that's standing in order and doing what y'all need to do in these last days. All right, to y'all, I like to say shalom. And I'm gonna go over a quick lesson, going into how we're supposed to be hearers of the words and not. It's like we're supposed to be hearers and doers of the word, right? We're supposed to hear this word and do the word and do the word of Yahweh. What? It's like your damn throat. Like I was saying, we're supposed to be hearers and doers of this word, man. All right. Once we heard the word, guess what? Once we learned it, hey, guess what? We went out down them highways and byways, man. We ain't waste no time. And we did our videos, man. We ain't waste no time. You got 2/3 of our people, they just want to be fucking, hearers of the words, but don't want to be doers, man. You being a hypocrite, man. Because you hearing the words, you hearing what we saying. We telling y'all that y'all gotta do this will, that y'all gotta go out to the highways and byways, right? That y'all gotta do y'all videos, right? Y'all hearing us, but then once we tell y'all that and y'all hear us, y'all don't want to do it, man. All right, that's why the Lord said y'all niggas gonna have to be beaten with many stripes, man. Right? The Lord's gonna beat you niggas with many stripes, man, because y'all knew better compared to somebody who don't know better. Because the scripture say one who knows gonna be beaten with many stripes compared to somebody who don't know better, man. You see that? So the Lord gonna have to punish y'all, man. The Lord said what? Occupy till I come, right? So let me get let me see. I'm gonna get James. James 1. And we're gonna start at verse 22. And we're going to read down to verse 25. All right. It says, this is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 22. It says, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. You see that? The scriptures say, be ye doers of the words and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. You see that? You're supposed to be a hearer and a doer of this word, man. You're not supposed to just be a fucking hearer, man. Hearing what we got to say and that's it. Y'all think that's one thing about our people. They think they could just hear the words of Yahweh Shai and know they're Israelite and that's it. No, it's way more than that, man. Way more than that. Once you hear this word, man, once you hear this word of Yahweh Shai, first and foremost, you got to fear Yahweh Shai, right? Then you start doing your videos, you get comfortable doing your videos. Then you go out to the highways and byways. Then you got, it's much more than that. Treating brothers right, man. Right? Praying, fasting, much more, man. Right? It ain't just all about hearing, man. Even though that's what you should be doing. Because the scriptures say, be as thou one that knoweth, but, said little, roughly paraphrase. It's in the Apocrypha. You got, of course, you want to more so, listen more than you talk. But, what I was about to say, I lost my damn thought, man. Pretty much like I was saying, you want to listen as more than you want to speak, man. Right? But at the same time, you're not supposed to just shut your mouth all the time, You got to be a doer. You got to be doing this work. You got to be doing the will. You got to be pushing the work. You know what I mean? Pushing Yahweh Shai will, right? So it says, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own self. You deceiving your own self by doing that, man. right? Verse 23. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass. Yeah, you basically like a man who looking himself in the face, looking at himself in the mirror, just looking at his filth. That's how you is, man. You just looking at your filth, and because you just being a hearer only. You're not trying to clean yourself up, man, by looking in that mirror and seeing your filth, man. You're not trying to be like that. It says, let me read it again, James 1:23. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass, man. You see that? So pretty much like this, like I said, what it mean is like you seeing yourself in the mirror, right? You just looking at your filth, cause you just being a hearer, man. You're not being a doer. Cause if you being a doer, you will look in the mirror and see that filth on your face and wash your damn face off. You see? James 1:24 says, for he beholdeth himself and goeth his way. And straight, you see that? You just go your way. Once you look in the mirror, you don't see nothing wrong with yourself, man. You're not trying to be a doer of this word, man. It says, for he beholdeth himself and goeth his way. And straight will forget of what manner of man he is. You see that? You forgot what manner of man you was, man. Because you're not looking in the mirror to see your filth. You see? You don't know that you're a righteous man. But you, like I said, you too covered up in that filth. You see? You too damn covered up. Like the scripture say, our righteousness is at filthy rags. We filthy rags, man. We're at least trying to clean ourselves up a little bit, you know. But anyway, James chapter 1 and verse 25 says, But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continue therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, right? You not being a forgetful hearer, because what we telling y'all is to get right with your Yahweh Shem Shah before it's too late. To, do your videos and go out to the highways and byways. It says, and continue there, he being not a forgetful hearer. You see that? We not a forgetful hearer, because once we heard it, right, it resonated with our spirit. Like, hey, this is serious. We gotta do this, and we gotta remember to do this, man. Right? It becomes like a not a muscle memory, but a mind memory, man. Like, we know we gotta do this, man. But it says, and continue therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man should be blessed in his deed. You see that? The scripture say, but a doer of the work, You see that? Doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You see that? Doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. It said this man should be blessed in his deed. You see that? The scripture said this man should be blessed. Because you're not just being a fucking doer, man. You're not just being a hearer, Salakia. You're not just being a hearer, you being a hearer and a doer, man. You see that? Like I said, once we heard his word, guess what? We ain't waste no time. Once we felt comfortable and got built up in the spirit, hey, guess what? Me personally, I didn't go out to the highways. It took me a year to go out to the highways and byways, but it took me like, I want to say at least no more than 6 months to do my first video, man. Once I got comfortable with the truth, like Elder Apostle, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down. Hey, like Elder Apostle Tahar said, man, hey, you been in this truth 6 months, you should at least have a video, man. Which that is true, because that's way too much time for you not to have one video. 6 months. Hey, we'll get one more scripture, man. Go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, and we'll start at verse we'll start at verse 30. Ezekiel 33 and verse 30, it says, Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah. Verse 31, And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear our words. You see that? They hear our words, right? When we out there in the highways and byways teaching, it says, and they hear our words, but they would not do them. But they would not do them. You see that? They hear the word. They come up to us on the highways and byways streets, or the comment board or whatnot, or whatever, the live chat or whatever. They hear it, but guess what? It says, and they hear our words, but they would not do them. You see that? The scripture said they won't do it. Our people will listen, but they don't want to do it, man. But then when it comes down to sports or something, we tell them about a new game that's coming out, or they go get that and they perfecting in that though. Or sports, they play football, boxing, whatever. They hear about it, and guess what? They'll do it and they'll take it serious. How much more the truth? How much more the truth, man? Let me read that again. Verse 31 says, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them, man. Y'all being hypocrites, man. It says, for with their mouths they show much love, but their minds goeth after their covetousness. I was just saying that. You see that? I was just saying that. You see? I'm gonna read that again. It says, but the latter end. It says, but they would not do them, for with their mouth they show much love. You see that? They show much love. They be like, oh man, y'all about Shem Brakatah, y'all brothers doing good. We hear what y'all saying, man. That's right, man. Yeah, they going into slavery. White man going into slavery. Whoop, whoop, all that. But then we tell them, oh yeah, man. It ain't just about the white man going to devil. It's about doing your videos and coming out here every weekend and celebrating the high holy days and not those wicked ass hella days, right? That's when the scripture say, for with their mouth, but they would not do them. It says, and they hear thy words, but they would not do them. When it come down to us telling them that you got to do your videos and stuff like that, that's when they want to say, oh, we ain't gonna do that. But they hear what we saying, what we got to say. Anyway, it says, but they would not do them, for with their mouth they show much love, but their heart, meaning their mind, goeth after their covetousness, man. The things that they want to do, man. Like I gave you examples earlier, like sports, rap, right? College, right? The cemetery schools and shit, man. They'll do stuff like that. But when it come down to doing the will of Yahweh Shai, oh, they don't want to do that. That's too hard. Or that's too much. But anyway, verse 32, it says, and lo, down unto them as a very lovely song. You see that? We like entertainment to these niggas, man. Like I said, because when we get on Esau, that's when, phones want to get out. The niggas want to record, especially when we get in a heated debate. That's when niggas want to record. Everybody want to come up. But when it's all quiet, we just prophesying into the air. That's when niggas want to, just walk past and want to really listen and stuff like that. Hey, that's y'all at the end of the day. Ezekiel 33 and 32, it says, and lo, down unto them as a very lovely song, one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument, for they hear thy words, but they would not do them. You see that? We like entertainment to these niggas. You see? Like I said, we just like entertainment, man. They'll listen to what we got to say when we're getting on Esau ass and stuff like that, like I was giving an example. But when it's time to talk about going into the Hebrew and, doing your, like I always say, doing your videos and going out to the highways, byways, treating a brother like how you would treat Yahweh Shai, right? Stuff like that, that's when they don't want to do it. It's too hard. It's too complicated. Anyway, Ezekiel 33 and verse 30. Yeah, Ezekiel 33 and verse 33. It says, and when this cometh to pass, right, meaning these prophecies, and when this cometh to pass, Lord will come. Then should they know that a prophet had been among them. And that's when you niggas gonna know that we told y'all niggas not to just be a fucking a hearer on the word only, but be a doer, man. Because the Lord ain't saving niggas who just want to be a hearer, man. The Lord is saving those who's a hearer and a doer, man. Because that the doing goes hand in hand with your works, man. Faith and works is what? Dead. You gotta have faith and works, man. You see that? And that's something you niggas don't got. You niggas don't got faith, nor do you got works. Because if you had works, you would have faith. Because I show you my faith through my words, man. But y'all niggas just want to be a doer only, man. I mean, y'all niggas just want to be a hearer only, man. So Lord, when this video was edifying, I'm going to close it out with giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Shalom till next time. Shalom.